next morning the family is packing their supplies when Tom sees something moving nearby. It's a limping man with a makeshift harpoon and a dog that keeps on barking. Tom approaches him and gives him a bottle of water, but he can't understand the man's language. After drinking, the stranger hits Tom with the bottle and kicks him in the face. A terrified Julia comes running, but it's too late. The guy is already stabbing Tom in the stomach with the harpoon. Tom's body twitches for a few seconds before the guy cuts his throat too. Next the man starts chasing after Julia and even throws the harpoon, which only cuts her shoulder. This doesn't stop Julia from rushing to the yacht and getting to her children, telling them to hide while she locks the doors. The siblings get inside the sofa and Julia gives them the flare gun before grabbing a knife and hiding in the bathroom. The man pounds on the door until he manages to open it and bursts inside. He grabs some food and starts searching the yacht, eventually going to the bathroom. Julia manages to avoid him by climbing out through a hole in the wall. The guy looks out and doesn't see her, but when Julia tries to sneak away, the dog starts barking at her. Suddenly it tackles her to the ground, leaving Julia no choice but to kill it with a knife. The stranger hears the dog whining and comes out to find its body, causing him to have a breakdown. Meanwhile Julia sneaks around the yacht and climbs to the top so she can get back inside through the broken window. Unfortunately the man finds her first and knocks her down with a punch. Julia holds onto the furniture as he tries to drag her away, and in the struggle she manages to kick him off. Then the guy steps on her wrist to make her drop the knife. He grabs her by the hair and smashes her face on the floor before throwing her on the sofa to start choking her. The kids have been watching everything and can't take it anymore, so Cassie comes out and shoots the man with a flare. A fire immediately starts spreading through the yacht so the kids run out, but Julia goes back to kick the man in the face and grab the map with the coordinates plus their bags. Ben and Cassie cling to their father's body and soon Julia joins them so they can all say goodbye together in tears. At that moment the creepy man comes out of the yacht, so the family starts running away while the yacht blows up in a big explosion. Sometime later the family stops at a small waterfall to rest. Cassie wonders if the crazy man came to them because of the balloons, which makes Ben feel guilty. Julia assures her son that it wasn't his fault and urges the family to keep moving since the strange guy is still following them. At a small pond, Ben is fascinated by the body of a hammerhead shark. At that moment Julia sees the man about to reach them, so the family starts running again. They go down a dune and discover a bunch of toxic waste, so they have to run around it carefully. Moments later, it appears they've lost their pursuer.